why do you think people are ready to put so much work and being uncomfortable and work hard at other areas in their lives, right? Exercising or for work, you could go for a long period of time giving up on a lot of things that you would like that will give you pleasure for your career. So why is it so hard for people to do that for relationships?
So I think there's probably two angles that are, I don't know which one's more true in like, why would people, if I want a good body, I'm going to put in that effort to eat healthy and, sleep and rest and exercise. And if I want a good career, I'm going to go to the right school and work hard. And I would say like many people, first of all, do put an incredible amount of effort into relationships, but it usually happens at a later stage than what was normative. And I'm saying normative, like my grandparents weren't observant Jews and they got married at 18, 19, 20 on the women's, age range. And the men were 22, 23. It's like 1950s, meaning the whole culture had a different, and there's 100 reasons why people got married younger a few decades ago and why people are getting old, older, but people did put in, but it's the hardest work you could ever do, meaning working on your career, you could ignore what's going on inside. You're pursuing something outside of yourself. Even working on your body and being really committed and not eating that and only eating this and working crazy exercise regimens. It's hard work, but it's easy hard work because it's not going into the psyche, the neuroses, the baggage, the triggers, the intergenerational trauma. It's like the easy, difficult work. So I'm disciplined and I'm showing up for my career and I'm showing up for my social life and I'm showing up for my physical self and my material stuff. But the hardest work any human ever is going to do is, by God's design, improving our essential self. And nothing helps a person grow and evolve and get go through like a process where you come out almost like a different being on the other side. You learn patience, you learn respect, you learn boundaries, you become a different person going through the process of raising a person. And it's similar. You become a different person going through that beautiful, but also challenging, those vicissitudes of relationships where I evolve because of what I have to, how should I say it? And when should I say it? And in what way will it best be received by him? And where's this coming from? And why am I so triggered by it? That's a lot harder than going for a 5-mile run. And it's a lot harder, and everyone knows it's a lot easier to go to the office and not face that person that's back at home. So I think we run because it's the hardest work. So we're most resistant to it. And we're willing to do other hard work because, like human beings, the Talmud says, probably one of my, I would say most quoted, but like, Ha'adam le'amal yivaled, you were born to toil. Like a human being was created. It's not very romantic. Like you were put here by your creator on this planet to work hard.
To hustle.
We're busy. When's the next vacation? How am I going to relax? What's my self-care regimen? Those are all great. I'm not raining on anyone's parade. Like that's absolutely awesome. But it's not your purpose for being here. For sure, chill. Have your margarita. Have your pina colada. Drink it on the hammock. Go to wherever. But like that's your breather. Or is that your life? Like, are you working to get to the hammock? Or is what you're doing, what you're creating, actually what you're living for? And it's actually interesting because the model, going back to the question you asked before, like what concepts would I share? There's, I would say like the most basic concept of like what people are looking for in a relationship is really, you could oversimplify it into 3 levels. So level 1 is the most common relationship, which is, what could you give me? What can you do for me? How can you be there for me? How can you make me feel good? I want, I need. And if you're able to give me what I want and what I need, I'm here for it. I'm in, like count me in. And guess what? It works for a lot of people because if you on the other end also get what you want and what you need out of it, then we're both happy. We're happy customers. I'm getting what I need out of you. You're getting what you want out of me and we're both happy. Why? Because I'm getting my needs met. You're getting yours and we move on. I'm in it because you're meeting my needs. I'm getting what I need from you. And you, in return, are getting your needs met by me. And so we're both happy customers in this relationship. However, and I'm apologizing, this very crass example, it's kind of like your phone service. If you are happy with your service, you get text, you get messaging, you get data, you get roaming, you get Wi-Fi, you pay your bill, you're getting your needs met, you're happy. You're great until another provider comes along and offers you a better deal. Then what do most people do? You switch. And that's what you see in our culture today. It was working great. I was getting everything I needed and wanted. Thank you very much. And now I'm getting a better offer. Younger, better, cheaper, less stress, less needs. I don't know. So I'm going to switch providers. And you see that, I would say, like a lot of that. So there's a higher model, and it's a more traditional model, and it's a model with more of a religious background. And that is, a relationship does better if either one is not in it to get out of it. Meaning it could work in many relationships. I'm getting my needs met. I'm happy here. So are you. We're doing great. Leave us alone. Move on. A better level or a higher vista of a relationship is, I'm not here to take. I'm not here for you to give me. I want to give. I'm at a place in my life. I've established myself. I know a little bit who I am, what I want, where I want to go. And I want to share my life with someone. I want to open up a space inside of me to let someone else in. I want to share. I want to give. I want to take care. I want to nurture. I want to love. And the Hebrew word for love, ahava, is actually a verb. It means to give. It's not to take. So it's a step up from I'm here to take, and instead I'm giving. So, okay, that's a more altruistic relationship. And if I'm here to give and you're here to give, we're both happy because we're both actually also getting, but our intention is to give. And so we're both doing really well. But there's an even higher space. And that's the one that Judaism wants us to strive for, where it's not about what you're getting and it's not even about what you're giving. The highest, vista to reach is we both together want to build something larger than the sum parts of each of us individually. Meaning we want to be a partnership, an enterprise, a unit that's going to build something in the world to benefit the universe. A home, a family, children. We want to build something that's greater than each one of us individually. And it's not about what I could get from you or even what I could give to you. It's about what we together could build and create. And so what this concept helps young people realize is, where am I now? Where ideally would I like to move? In what direction? And no one could be altruistic all the time. We're human beings. So we have our challenges, but it's a healthy perspective to be like, is my relationship right now in the, base model where I'm taking, you're taking, and we're both cool with that? Or have we evolved to a place where I actually want to be there for you? I want to hear, I want to listen. I want to create space inside myself for another. Or could we even in certain moments find that ideal, which is it's bigger than both of us?